We'll be getting started here in just a moment. Okay, so what we are doing today. All right, my spouse wanted to get involved in the winter contest build after seeing, um, some of the ones that were done. So, yeah, let me go over here to the Revelwood fast travel, and you can get a really good picture of what she is trying to do. And then she'll be in just a little while to work on her place. Alright, so that's where we're set up at. A lot of people recognize that little mountain area because it's really rich for clay, as well as there's the spider cave, down below it and stuff. But the whole thing was to make a castle with water for walls, and most of the ceiling is also water. All right. And then, as you can see, we have several waterfalls going on. I don't know if I can... Yeah, I might be able to make it over here. Oh, no! There we go. Okay, so one of the things that I need to do today is I need to pick these things up and get them repositioned. I got them too far over the edge. So each of the 4 towers has the statues, okay, and then we have gargoyles made out of the shrines that you can click on to get your power boost from. And some of the shrines, or some of the gargoyles, have water spouts coming out of their mouths. Alright, let's see here. It's really pretty at nighttime up here because each one of these spires is, well, of course, we don't have, a lot of different colors, but one of the spires is blue, or that teal color, and the other one is the orange, and one of them is that kind of cool looking purple color. Whoa, almost fell off. All right. Looks like I gotta do the same thing with this side too. But that's the hum you can hear, and then you can see the orange lights, and I'll show you guys everything here in just a little bit. But she's pretty much responsible for the building of the castle, because this was not something that I would have ever have thought to do. I've just been doing simple things like the gardening and, you know, the flattening of the mountain, the placement of these guys. That one looks pretty good. Okay, those over there look pretty good too. Alright, so we have the queen here. Alright, and the pictures is being used for the walk-on areas. Okay, so now you can see the purple of that tower, you know, the teal of this one, and then you can see how that one's orange. Not all the walls have water in them yet. So, but this is the second story floor, and my understanding is this is going to be the bathroom here, you know, and then of course the water will be completely filled up in between all of these blocks. And then this is going to be a large dressing room, and my understanding is this is going to be like a big bedroom or something like that. And yeah, when it does rain, you do get rain coming in to the water above, but I like the fact that you can look up and you can see the water droplets hitting the water above, which is really pretty. And then downstairs, oh great, we got water standing downstairs now. Doesn't ever seem to fail. Yeah. Rotate this and then I'll put a few in the floor, and then maybe that'll help soak it up a little bit. There's going to be a bathroom down here as well. Hopefully when we're all done with this, when she's all done with it, we won't have to worry about water. The floor has, these walls here have to come down. That's the reason why you have to jump up and down and get around them. Alright, that's all of the drains. So I'm going to go out here and lay down so it'll be daylight here really quickly. And then you guys will be able to see what everything looks like. There we go. Daylight. Woohoo! Okay. So, this is what the castle looks like in the daytime. Alright. And then I did all the beautifications to the terrain, and, you know, this stuff out front of the castle. And then I built two pools. Okay. And I put in a scuba diver. Alright, he is busily checking for clams. I'm going to get some pearls to put into the mouths. But the clams are made out of the toilets, the new toilet. And then I do have some fish in here. There's clams here underneath the walkway, and you can swim underneath there. And then we have this pool here. It has more clams in it. And then openings coming in. Originally, I was going to have water spewing from the mouths of these guys, but with having water coming off of the towers, it was just way too much. I did put in the pedestals, okay, and what I used is the dagger weapon holders, and then I turned them upside down. That way I could put the benches, the little stools on them, and then this is the wet bar. Okay, and then oh, I gotta be holding my hammer or something. Let me do this. All right, and then you can see I put the mannequin wigs over the heads, because that way they can have hair. Because they're all in their swim gear, you know, but they're having a beverage. And then this one turned out really well. But this is a bar, you know, with the bartender. Okay, and then you come up this way. To enter, you must take a leap of faith. I came up with that. That was me. Over here, all right, I used the small semicircles, okay, and then I took the stools and I put them in so that way you could sit down out here, you know, and look at the pretty flowers, or, you know, if you were sitting, did it this way, should sit. No, the other day she was sitting so she was facing the castle, but I used the luminous growth, and then these are the potted plants that Emily, the farmer, makes. And I just submerged them down into the ground. Okay, and then I lined the outside of this place with the indigo blue. I thought it would look really pretty. All right, we did use windows. You can see the windows there. The windows actually allow the water to flow through, but they keep fish from going over the side. I lost a lot of fish yesterday down into the shrouds and stuff, you know. So, all right. But yeah, you can see. And you can see flame level 2. This is the ground area. I've tried to chisel this out, but it just regrows to allow the water, you know, to go over the side, and that way this is dry. It doesn't work so well. I also had to build outwards. I am going to fill this in. That way it looks more natural. Oh, hey, we have a hole. Alright, I'll have to fix that. Let me check these areas and make sure we don't have any ABs. As you can see, the ground doesn't stay gone very long. There we go. And then this is the moat. And you can see there's a fish right there. Okay. The moats also have the windows to keep the fish in place. And then with the water coming over the side, I had to build these like dams to divert the flow because it was filling up inside of the house. And this is the well block that we are using. Come on, stand up. Stand up. Which, why do I have a hole there? And I'll have to get some more blocks. I don't have any on me. You can see the water going over the side, down into the shroud. It is funny though because I made sure that the walls were too thick and then the floors were solid underneath, but we are still, for some dumb reason, getting pockets of water like right here, which we shouldn't be, you know. So I'm gonna get the blocks and try to patch that up today. And then when you walk over here by this, it just stops. I wonder if I should move this wall, put it over here. We do have to have a certain amount of drains to keep things from overflowing. So yeah, when you come up to the place, then you just have to leap across. We decided not to put anything there. I mean, it is supposed to be a moat. We don't have drop down pathway doors that would go across the moat. And then out here is just kind of like the patio. I've got a little bartender here, and then I'll put some more tables and chairs and stuff out here for people. And then we discovered that the flooring had to be drop down by 1 block, and the ceiling on this level has to come down by 1 more because she's putting in lighting in between, and you can't put lighting in between those 2 sections. It just will not go. Alright, let me get one of these. Locked. Get the dirt. Benches. Alright, I think that'll be it. Guess we'll go over here and fill in the underside. Try to get some of this to stop. I don't really have to do this, but I like it to look like it's, you know, a solid wall. You can hear the swimming pool and the drain lines up above. Could almost just make this into a cave. Ah, I gotta go back. Get more. Okay. Go back here to the community marketplace. Get some more dirt.
Hey.
Let me check my chat logs. All right. I don't know
Welcome.
how many of you watched Chisel Chip and Glitch the other day. They did the submissions so far for anybody who has turned them in on the winter water bill. It was really awesome seeing what people had come up with. I was just totally amazed at the builds that some of you have done. All right. You know what? We'll take some of this fine sand back over there too. It could be nice. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to make a little cave there. Just not sure what all we're going to stick into it. Should take something for lighting, though. I'll take some of these small braziers over there. All right. Back up this way. Yeah, it was kind of cool yesterday when I was watching them, you know, on TV when they were doing that. And then, you know, I seen them get to my winter one. That was really cool. They see their expressions on their faces as well as, you know, other people's thoughts and feelings. Man-made cave, or maybe woman-made cave. Better way to describe it. Yes, that's where those skeletons were at. They respawn. Yep. Yep. Yep, we got skeletons in the kitchen. Let's put some. Hedging. There we go. Alright. Yeah, my headset is set up to tweet like a little Tweety bird if somebody has responded to me, pinged me, or subscribed to the channel. Which is kind of cool. There we go. Let's see here. I thought I brought something down here. Maybe we'll put like one little brazier. Like somebody's, you know, got a fire going. There. Little getaway retreat. Nothing fancy. Okay. That'll work. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, the ceilings look like they still have it, but I noticed that the walls had lost all their water this morning. This tree. What, really? Because I'm outside of it? Alright. Coffee shop time. these grow up on their own and replenish. Oh, that's outside. Go. Yeah, see, I can't even add dirt there. Oh no, it's a big fish. Oh, it's a mermaid. Kill it! Alright, I may have to raise that wall that you're walking on up one more layer to keep the water from going into the palace. Okay. Yeah, I was showing them how you can see the rain. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Alright, now I'm not going to, because we don't seem to have an issue right in here, so I'm not going to raise it up past this area. Yeah. Yeah, I like having the moat made out of wall block better than just leaving it be dirt. There we go. That might help it a little bit. A little bit of ambient noise kicking in the background, but not much. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, don't be afraid to let me know if you can't hear me in the chat window. That way I can adjust things. should help. Alright, almost done with that. This definitely been a learning process for both of us. Yep. Well, it's just like my riverboat. Who would have thought that I could have flooded the entire lagoon? You know, to the point where my riverboat was 1 story underwater. That's looking a lot better now. Unfortunately, I do not know where that water is coming from. Well, I mean, there's water overflowing on the outside of the perimeter, but it's dry, and I don't see any. I can't put a drain out there. It's past the borderline. Now, it's possible I can use the Hoover vacuum cleaner. No, I've got no take on it. Yeah, I've got one, but my problem is I used something and Q got accessed. So the water pump won't work because of Q. There we go. There we go, that took care of it. Yeah, and I don't see any more water. So apparently you can use the water pump outside of your place. I wonder if I chop the channel, even though it's going to be on the outside, if it'll be long enough that the water will crack it. Then dry up. That worked. Really? Yeah, that would suck. I'm a water sprinkler. Think. There we go. Beaten the water into submission. I wonder if that forgotten temple down there is getting waterlogged. I am curious about that. I say it's time to go down and say hello to the local ingrates. Look at this. The whole temple is flooded. Yeah. flooded is this temple now? Do I need to wear my scuba gear? We are making an aquatic sunken temple, baby. This is funny, actually. Hey, is there no lights down here? Oh, finally. Oh, that's why. It's because the water is going down all the different levels. I love it. I'm 2 stories down, and there's still water coming into this temple. That hammer's too big to use in here. Finally found the first place where the temple is dry. Oh, draped in envy. Okay, cool. Center it in on myself. So the hidden hollow tomb. All right, that's the one I'm at. The sarcophagus gives you the draped in envy color palette. Okay, enough messing around. I should probably go back up here. I was curious how much we were affecting, the surrounding area. Being as high up as we are and stuff, and from what I thought I had known and learned about the water is that it should stop when it reaches the end of your flame shrine's maximum size, height, width, depth, but apparently it does not, and I don't know if it's still a bug that Keen needs to figure out. So yeah. Anyhow, let's get back to doing what we were doing. All right. That. Now, we don't actually have gold. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go off world and get some gold so I can stick it in a couple places. Plus, I need to get those pearls. I'm gonna use those globe things as pearls. Okay. You know, I've got a cave already that I built. So over here. And then just jump down into this. Come up. Get out of the freaking water. See? Got a little cave right here that I'm decorating. So I'm going to put gold, little treasure chest, and some other little knickknacks in it and stuff. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, it's max occupants. I think it's the alchemist that makes those little globes. Trying to remember where the alchemist is at. Oh, hey, she's here, so
Hi.
she's her. Oh, hey, I need one of those for a project that I'm going to be working on. There we go. I just grab some gold from in here. Gold coin. Oh, good lordy, I don't need that much. Okay. There we go. Down here first. We're inside the cave, but yet thingy is out. Just slightly off kilter. There we go. Scuba gear on. That's probably going to divert the water all the way around it. Where was the other cave that you were wanting? Cool. Nice. Hello. Happy Sunday. Looking good. Just popped on. Missed your intro. That's fine. That's fine. I was just simply commenting on um, the build that my spouse is doing. So I've been helping her with it, just doing some menial things and stuff. Let her be creative. Laboratory. Where? Oh, that's right. Haven't found it on this world. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go up to Holling. I should probably put on my winter gear. Don't want to freeze. Alright, and boots. Get the Vale Water hollowed halls unlocked on this world. whatever starts. Anybody else? A little bit wider. Better. Okay. We borrows. Do I have ring light? Pat? Hammer and loot time, yes it is. Hammering we will go. On there. Ooh, pink helmet. Of eternity. Ah, what the heck? hit this one up too while we're at it. Fire wisp. How many fire wisp did I put out at the same time? Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, we destroyed the sarcophagus. Skeleton. All right. Got some weapons in case if she ends up putting something on the wall, she'll have some weapons to install. Okay. Rest of the stuff we put back in the main base that everybody uses. Foods and drinks, fishy stuff, pretty sure stuff. Pet stuff. I think I got some good stuff on me. Oh, put mine in there. I don't think it's mine. Plants. No plants. Fabric should probably be in there. Oh, this fabric's up above. Got some food. So let's go at the other one. Yes. That should be enough wood. spells might fit this category. Oh. Okay. Alright. You need help with anything? That's pretty cool. It didn't take too long at all to get the floors fixed. Put lighting in and stuff. Yeah, it's got orange lights. Ouch. Fail. Yeah. That's really good. Wait till the rain goes away here and then I'll take a picture. Yes. Yeah. Put her hammer in her hand. There we go. Get her out of the way. Awesome. Yeah, it should be nighttime before too long. Yeah, I see the sun is starting to go down on the backside. It's something I've never done yet in this game is make a sundial. Should do that sometime. Alright, check the chat. All right, I think this is gonna be it for today. Hopefully, the next video we do, we'll have the water in the walls, and we'll be doing interior decorating. All right, everybody, please hit like, please hit subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you.